Hello, and welcome back. All right. It is time to see if our soldering and desoldering have paid off. First, need to get the monitor plugged in, and we need to get a serial cable connected to the circuit board, which is not really secured, but it's in there. Okay. All right, so we'll turn the drive on. Oh, maybe it was on. Okay. The drive's on. The drive made its noise. We'll pop that on. Oh, I see a slight flaw in my plan here. I don't have. I don't have the flippy door. And it's poised. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Okay, so this is my board with other parts. So we'll poke 53280 280, 0. We will poke 53281, 0. And then we'll grab discs here. Now, how are we doing here? Okay, so we're going to grab the 1541 test demo disc. We're going to put it in. We're going to try and load the directory. And it is indeed loading. And we're going to load performance 25. But we're going to change that. Funny, a fellow asked me if I could do closer up, and I could. Yeah, the screen. Anyway, I pretty much recited off what line 1845 was. Okay, it was not exactly. Okay, so for those, I'll read it again. 1845, JB equals JB plus 1. If JB is less than 25, go to 1740. And that meant, oh dear, 0. There. We'll only do this 5 times. But what that meant was it keeps count, and it does the head back and forth. But it's a very simple line. JB is the variable, stands for Jim Butterfield. And it now probably somewhere at the beginning of the program, in good programming form, I should have put something that said JB equals 0. But when you run a program, JB equals 0. So that is the line. So we're going to run this. And then we will prepare to swap chips. So it seems to be sounding okay. I'm just going to look at this board here. RAM U3. Okay. So this is the one that has had the RAM problem. It did. So we'll see. So it's doing its thing. then, so basically what happens after this one tests, okay, this is the original board, it should be fine, it should be fine, it should be fine. We need to unplug everything, get that other board, swap 3 chips in, which are the 3 chips that are in this, and see if it made any difference. This is one that was flashing one time, endlessly. So this is going to do its thing. Everything is fine. I mean, the main thing with these other boards is this one, it just spun. It just spun, it just spun, it just spun, it just spun. And this one, it flashed. Just got a message from someone. They don't want to interrupt. After testing disk drives after if I could just desoldering chips. Okay, so it's doing, that's what that line is, chip. Okay, so it does the head more, which I like. It's good to work it out. Work it out, work it out, work it out. Okay, so that worked. Okay, so now. Oh. I just did a silly thing. Oh, right, I turned it off. I just did a silly thing. This is why it is good to keep the right protect sticker on, but I was writing. Anyway, I just formatted the 1541 test demo disk. Oh dear, I must be tired. But anyway, I have saved the updated performance test, which is really all I need at this moment. And I have other copies of the disk, and I haven't really done other things with that. Yeah, I will put one of those things I should have put back on, but I was updating. Okay, is the drive off? The drive is off. Okay, so now, dum 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 dum. So now we need to pull the connectors, all of them, of which there are 6. Power, LEDs, things that go to the drive. I think I'm going to try and set that down. Get away, get away, get away. Yes. Okay. So the drive mechanism can come out, sit there, and the board, which from what I remember comes out best, well, it will come out best when I unplug it. Okay. All right, that board is out. Now, all 3 chips that are here are not currently in the other board, so we need to steal them. Come on. There we go. And here is the sacred RAM chip. It does seem, not always, but a lot of these failures are things that I have been fixing have been RAM related. Come on, come on. Sometimes chips that have been desoldered can be a little tougher to come out of the sockets. There may be little bits of solder, come on you, that are hanging in there. One side has come out nicely. Okay, the other side is now out nicely. And now we'll pop out the 6526. Okay, come on. All right, and this board can go there, and then this board can come here to receive the chips. You know what I might do? I might put this thing back on here. Oh, down near water. There. And spectacle. And helmet cap. Okay. Now, I always try and get them just lined up so. Push it in. Yeah, that one pin is a little bit bent, and yes, there is remnants of a little bit of solder. But that's okay. That's to be expected. So line it up, pop it in, take the ROM, line it up, pop it in. Okay. So firstly, maybe I'll connect this stuff first, so I have room. Oops. All right. Heads. In. Careful of the wiring. And all these plugs. In. Or that one little plug likes to put up a bit of a fight. And then the bigger plug. Okay, those are all in. While we're here, let's connect the cable, the serial cable, and the power and drive activity LEDs. I can pull this forward a little wee bit. And with these LED things, it really, if you get them in backwards, they just light up backwards. It doesn't matter. All right. And now the power. All right. Hello, power. Why give me a hard time there? I'm trying to fall down. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, so now this is the moment of truth. This is the one that was flashing. And we've done what it said should be done. Let's see. Oh, great. Well, now it just spins. And I'm suspecting that if we try to do anything, it will not find it. Damn. Well, it's different. But now we're down to a multiple failure situation. Beautiful. All right. Well, there's still hope that we have done some good on the other one. There is. So, we'll yank out the wires. We will. I would think that, I guess, in the order of operations of things, as things do their thing, the RAM is the first thing that sort of pops up. And then it goes on to other things. And of course, did it work? No, it did not work. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay. So now, oh yeah, gotta pull the serial cord. All right, so now, with this one, we need to pull out 3 chips, but not the same 3. We need to pull out the ROM. We do. And the 6502. Oh, come on. I'll always, in doing this, I'll check and make sure that the pins are looking good. Now 6526. That's good. Also wiggle. And as I set them down, or try and set them down, kind of, even though they're not in the board, I set them down sort of in the same configuration as if they were, to make it less easy for me to accidentally put something in the wrong spot. All right. Now we grab board number 3. Oh. And I'll put the wrong chip in. Oh dear. I slipped and I bent some pins a little bit, but not terrible. Just a little bit. Okay. Always be careful. Take your time. I am not sure if one of those pins didn't bend under. Oh my, it did. Oh dear, don't break. Oh God. This may be, yeah, just a little bit of an end. Which I believe I could just straighten it with my, no, these pliers will help. That's right. Oh, remember, it wasn't long ago when I found a disk drive that was broken. But it really wasn't. It had one pin bent under. That's all it takes. Okay, with these pliers, I can get this nice and straight again. Nice and straight. Okay. Let's try that again. With these pins, you only have a few times to screw up. That one at the end is bent a little bit out. So we'll move it in a little bit. All right. Check the witness mark. Get the pins lined up. Okay, good. Now, this is the 6502 chip going into the new socket for the first time. Okay. And now the 6526 going into the socket. Okay. This may be the last operation of the day. Things tend or seem to be going a little squirrely, but you know, if this one has worked, it helps with the momentum. But if it doesn't work, it does not help with the momentum. It does not. So we'll grab the heads, or the plugs for the heads. Slide that back a bit. And slide it on. Slide it on. All right. That's one connector. Come on here. Two connectors. Three connectors. Okay, now as we're right here, and I will go for the LED things. And now, with great care, the power connector. All right. Do we? Okay, we have everything. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do. Turn this on and see if it just spins still. Oh, well, it's different now. Oh dear, dear, dear. Well, now this one seems to be flashing. One time. I'm watching. You see, sometimes there are different error codes. So, if you are flashing one time, it just does it over and over. If you're doing it, if it's a different code, it will go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then there'll be a pause, or whatever. But I don't see any pause in this. 1, 1, 1, 1. Which of course that means it's the RAM chip. So certainly what we're looking at so far are multiple failures. And that's just great. Anyway. Yeah, I am getting a little, but not overly, but just some frustrated. Sorry, I'll turn that off. It's funny, the one was flashing once, and then once it fixed, or got sorted, it then spun. This one was spinning, and after fixing that problem, it now flashes once. Ugh. Oh yeah. Well, as they say, back to the drawing board. Let's see what wisdom we have waiting for us here.
Your assumptions are wrong.
So it would seem. So it would seem. Well, a whole lot of effort, a whole lot of soldering, a whole lot of desoldering sockets and things, and we still have one drive that works, 2 drives that don't. And I managed to run the performance test on my 1541 test demo. Not a wonderful day. Anyway, that is enough. I think I will go do other things and regroup and perhaps do more pondering and thinking and yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.